What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, it's your sis Katori. How are you? I hope you're doing great, wonderful. Look, sis, I have been sitting on this dream for a while. I had this dream a year ago this time. And, several months after I had the dream, I actually realized it was for now, not then. And I've kind of talked about the dream before on another video, but I took that video down. And for the last, I don't know how many weeks now, I've just been feeling this strong pull to come back and share that dream. And I'm telling you, the last couple of days, it's been like a burden now. It's like a whole burden. Like, I gotta release this dream. So like I said, it should have happened a little bit earlier, because you're already seeing it now. But I'm just here to go ahead and just kind of put the cherry on top of what you're already seeing, and then add a little bit of extra encouraging word on the end of the dream, right? Okay. So the dream is I was outside and I was dressed in like a bridesmaid's dress, and I was about to go take pictures. And then I was kind of thinking, should I put my mask on for the picture? Do I not? I don't know what the bride wants. Where's my mask? Because I'm like, I got to go find my bag. So then I went to go find my bag. I found my mask. So I'm walking up like this big, luscious green grass, this hill, right? Where the bride and the groom and the photographer are. The bride and groom are taking pictures. So as I'm approaching them, I'm like waiting to see when I'm going to get in with the pictures and stuff like that. And the bride is like, what are you doing? Like, I'm trying to come alongside of them because I'm thinking, okay, it's a turn for the wedding party to come. And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what do you mean? What am I doing? Like, I'm about to get in the picture. She's like, no, like, it's your turn to take your pictures. And I'm like, my pictures? I'm part of the wedding party. She's like, yeah, but like, no, you're the bride. She's like, you're a bride too. It's now it's time to take your pictures. So listen, to me, I wasn't dressed like a bride. I was dressed like a bridesmaid to me. And I was just there to serve, support, celebrate with them. I wasn't expecting myself to also be getting married too. I wasn't looking at myself as a bride or whatever. And lo and behold, I'm in the position where I'm ready to serve somebody else, celebrate somebody else, support somebody else. And it's not just them getting married, it's me getting married too. And she had to remind me. She had to make me aware it was my time to get married too. So then I remember I continued to walk. After taking pictures, walking down to this area. Now, if my Parade of Marriages video, then I said it was like on like the main strip of the city where I live, like that main street. And it was like the couples are lined up on the sidewalk, which is right by the Capitol building. And where I was walking in this dream was literally like a block away from that same spot. And it was this outside place. And it had like some place, I don't know how to explain it, but it was just like this big area. And there was a building there, and there were weddings inside the building. There were weddings outside the building. And I was just walking down this path, and there was weddings on the left side of me, weddings on the right side of me. And all the weddings were different. Some were small, some were bigger, some were formal, some were informal. Some of them were like just the person and the two people and the officiant. Others were like, they had a whole family. So there were different kinds of weddings. And so when I woke up from this dream, the Lord said, I'm like, okay, Lord, I understand. Like, the last time it was a parade of marriages. Like, okay. He said, well, this is the showcase of weddings. And I'm like, okay. Because that's what I saw. I walked through a showcase of weddings. There were weddings on both sides of me. There were also weddings in the building that was to my left. And there were big weddings in there. There were small weddings in there. I actually went in there as well. And so there were all different kinds of weddings. So I just want to encourage you that your wedding might look big. It might be big. It might be small. It might be formal. It might be informal. It might be a destination wedding. It might be a courthouse wedding. It might be a virtual wedding. Listen, the Lord is bringing forth these weddings in all different kinds of shapes and sizes and things like that. But they're all beautiful. They're all called for such a time as this. They're all worthy of celebration, of praise and honor and glory to God. They're all amazing. So no matter how your wedding looks, no matter what size, shape it comes in. It doesn't matter how the Lord brings it forth. The point is that it's a promise fulfilled. It's a prophecy fulfilled. And we need to be celebrating the Lord for it. So I'm already excited for you. Thank God for your wedding. It's going to be a beautiful, amazing, whether it's just a ceremony or a ceremony and a reception or a ceremony now, a reception later. It does not matter. Just let the Lord come through and do what he told you he's going to do for you. And it's going to be well worth it. I'm telling you, it's well worth it. But I'm also here to do for you like my sis in the dream did for me. I'm a bride, letting you know, reminding you, making you aware of the fact that you are a bride too. That you have a set date too. You have a set time too. So you can't forget about it while you're out here celebrating other people. While you're out here praising God for other people, standing in the gap for the other people. The Lord knows that. He sees that. He honors that. But remember, it's showtime too. You know, it just hit me in this moment. As I just said that, it just hit me in this moment. What the Lord was doing for me a whole year in advance, right? He was giving me a dream with somebody who it was indeed their time and their moment to get married, had to remind me, hey sis, it's your time too. He knew this time the next year, I would need that. Because I'm in a moment right now where the Lord himself has to keep reminding me, hey, it's your time. Hey, it's your turn. I know it doesn't look like it. I know you're busy over here serving me, serving my people. I know you're supporting your sisters. I know that you're praying for people. I know your heart is just so excited for other people. You can't wait to get the testimonies of what I'm doing in their life. But I need to remind you, baby girl, your promise still stands. I need to remind you that your time is now, that your marriage is here. So just like the Lord's been reminding me, I'm here to remind you, congratulations, sis. You getting married. It's your time. You a bride.